I'm Andreas, co-founder of PromoGoat, and I'm going to give you a demo of the app. PromoGoat is a smart tool for small businesses to help them with advertising, essentially replacing the legacy agency experience for a much lower cost. And I'm going to start with the first part, the first step of the app. Should you launch a campaign with it, which is the campaign planner. The campaign planner will help you figure out where it's optimal to spend your budget to achieve your goal. So in this example, I'm going to use a business called Ramen Chef, just to show you what Ramen Chef is. It's a restaurant, a ramen restaurant in Portugal that I ran into when we attended Web Summit in Lisbon, and I thought it was a cool shop. So I very often use it for examples. So we help users through this easy to use wizard process that pre-fills various inputs and lets them do less work. For example, we already have the business name from the website, a description of what this business does, and then we need to just fill in the remaining details. In this case, the location. So we can say that it's based in Portugal, for example. In Lisbon. And yeah, then we set the objective. We can choose out of awareness, where we want to reach the most amount of people with our key brand visual and message. Traffic, which is to drive traffic to a website or app. Engagement, where you want people to interact with your content, usually on social media by watching or engaging with your videos, liking them, sharing them, etc. Online sales, when when you're an e-commerce business, when you have a service or product that can be transacted with online. And leads, when you're perhaps a B2B business or a business with high value transactions, and you can't make the transaction in your online funnel and you want to collect leads in your campaign to follow up with them via a sales team or otherwise. So in this example, for this restaurant, we'll choose engagement, and then you can set a secondary objective. That's optional. So you can try and achieve a cross-platform campaign that will do two things. So we have some age range suggestions, 18 to 45. This is the AI suggestion, but a business owner or um, a business stakeholder that's using the app might know their audience a little bit better and could say, for example, that this is better to be set as 18 to 34, for example. We have the target region here set as Lisbon, but we can change it. We can say we want to target all of Portugal for this campaign. And then if you're perhaps an online business that has multiple regions to target, you can add multiple regions here. We can select interests for the targeting. So here we have food and drink, cooking, and restaurants. I think that in this case, we might just keep it as restaurants. As you see from the comment here, more interests will narrow your audience size. So we might not want to narrow that too much. And we go to the next stage. Here we set our campaign budget. So what is our budget for paid media for this campaign? In this example, we have our PromoGoat's range currently set from as low as $500 to as high as $25,000. In this case, for the demo, we can set $3,000. We can set our start date to be on the 14th of January. And we want it to run for 3 weeks or 21 days in this case. Then PromoGoat asks us to say where we have a social media presence. So this has already been detected from the site. Ramen Chef has an account on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And the URLs are here. So if you had more, you could add more. And that's it from the input side. Now we wait for PromoGoat to do its thing. What is its thing? It's going to do some research to find out where this audience that we set is more likely to be found, how big the potential reach numbers are for each platform, such as Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, etc. It's going to rank how well each platform is going to do for this objective, in this case for primarily for engagement, but also as a secondary objective awareness. It's going to rank everything. It's going to do some research into what competitors are doing. And then this AI enhanced algorithm is going to come back with a plan. So here it is. In this plan, PromoGoat recommends we break down our budget between TikTok and Meta. So the TLDR version of the explanation here is that we want to use vertical videos to spark excitement in younger foodies. Our objective is engagement. Budget is $1,013. Estimated impressions, that's how many times the ad will be shown. And clicks, how many times the ad will be clicked on. And then we compare that with Meta, where we're going to reach your diners where they scroll daily with engaging photos. And then we can expand and read in a little bit more about the decisions made, the rationale behind why we want to advertise on TikTok. You can learn more about how PromoCode works by reading the About Us section. And that's it for the first part. Stay tuned as we show how we will then move on to a creative strategy to help us guide the content and the actual ads that will be going onto these platforms.